what we did, you don't want to say that you really kind of beat up the Wallines, but maybe we twisted their arm a little bit and said, come on, give us a really, really good price. And we were able to do that, and we passed the savings on to you, but what we have is what we have. It's called a while supplies last, limited time and limited quantity of these. Shipping and handling is included. This guy right here, this Sabi Star Sahara Desert Gemini Rose will last not 50, not 60, not 70, 100 years.
That's hard to say about a house plant, right?
With watering it once a month.
Yeah. See, the story with these, first of all, I've been working with the Sabi Star for many years.
Derek, by the way.
In QVC world, we've had these now, I think, for 3 years. The specialty about these, why I'm so passionate about them, they come from the lost islands of South Africa, tropical Socotra, but they grow in the arid desert where they hardly get water. It's dry all the time, but you can see huge, beautiful blossoms 6 months every year, up to 100 years, like what you see right here. And what makes this special this year is we have 2 brand new colors, the pink Arabian Picotee, which you see here, and you can see the beautiful vibrancy. You're gonna have these flowers in your house every year from June through December. And this is my absolute favorite. We've never had a yellow flower before.
How do you say that?
On the Sabi Star. Yeah, Swaziland Princess Picotee with these raspberry crush in the middle. These are truly unique. And you can see what we're looking at is a natural bonsai. What I mean is the form is of a grand oak tree or a full-size tree, but it's tiny, it's little. I didn't do anything to accomplish that look. They're naturally tiny trees.
I love it.
And they're really sweet.
So because this is a house plant, when does it ship to you?
So they're all going to ship to you around March, at the end of March. And the nice thing is you can keep it inside your house all year long. Now, in the summertime, bring it outside. They love the sun, they love the heat. And remember, you only water these once a month, twice a month if it's really, really dry and they're in a tiny pot.
So if you're vacationing or you have, you winter one place and summer somewhere else, this is great for you there. This is a while supplies last, so limited time and limited amount of these, and once they're gone, they are gone, and it's brand new today. You get these gorgeous flowers 6 months out of the year. It's just amazing. And it comes to you like this. And how fast does it grow?
So what you're going to receive is one Sabi Star, which has been growing for 3 years.
Really?
Before you receive it, okay? We've done a lot of work to make sure you get an excellent plant. Now, they're fast growers actually. Even though they're desert dwellers, what you see here is actually just a few months after receiving it at home. It's already got some flowers on it. These things, they're fast growers. And if you'd like, I'll show you. In front of me, this yellow Swaziland Princess, this is 2 seasons after you would have received it.
Wow.
You can see how thick and swollen these trunks get. This is why they're so attractive. Men and women are equally attached to growing this plant because it looks so unique and it brings this color and natural beauty and attraction. The thing is, we focus a lot on flowers and Robertas. With this house plant, you actually have the beautiful evergreen jade leaves year-round.
Right.
So there's never going to be a point in the year where this house plant looks dull or decaying like most that you're going to find at the big box stores.
So you get the flowers through about 6 months of the year, right? And then it's just green.
June through December, and the rest of the year through the winter and early spring, it's this beautiful evergreen jade leaves. And
so what we're seeing here is, I mean, these are true to life. We're recreating some of the flowers here in these bigger ones, but these ones down here are true to life. That's what you're going to see. Great for an office, great for your home, great for apartments, great for any of those places. At retail, this would be about $33. You're getting these home for $26.96. So while supplies last, so limited time and limited amount of these, and then that's it on this one. Brand new today. As always, you have the love it or return it guarantee, and we call it actually the Gotta Grow guarantee here with Roberta's. So this is going to ship to you in March, and if you don't love it, you can just call and they'll give you your money back. More than 1,000 of those picked up is what I'm hearing. 1,000 in this presentation alone, that's huge. And this is huge, 100 years.
Yeah.
You'll pass this one down for generations.
Well, see, I don't want to scare anybody, because when we say 100 years, we mean it. But that doesn't mean it's going to be as big as your house.
Right.
Essentially.
How big does it get? Do we have any pictures of like the biggest of the big?
They'll never get bigger than the size of the pot you keep them in. This one here, we've had this for 5 years, okay? I've never put it in another pot than the one I originally planted it in, which is right here in my hand. So it is easy maintenance. It only gets as big as the pot size you keep it. But as we'll see in our video here,
look at that.
Red Sea, we've had this variety before on QVC. People, you all love it. That's why we bring it back every year. That is a 100-year-old Sabi star.
Wow.
Believe it or not, it's about 7 feet tall. But when you have them in the house, you have them in a pot, they're not going to get very big. They're totally manageable, and you can see these beautiful flowers with these thick, swollen trunks. This is what makes them so unique. They store all of their water inside the trunk. That is why they're a succulent. You never water them, and at the same time, they have that beautiful bonsai look to it. Because
I love succulents, so easy. It's like our today's special value. That ground cover, you really have to water it, and it lives.
That's why succulents are all the rage in the top boutique plant stores around the nation.
And they look great.
And they're so easy to maintain.
You have 3 color choices. It's the yellow, which is the it's the yellow rose, but they're calling it the Swaziland.
Swaziland.
There's
Princess.
Also the Red Sea.
Red Sea.
And then the pink.
This is the pink peak, Arabian pink peak tea. And 2 of these colors are brand new today. The yellow and the pink, and the red is a classic. We've had it now. This is our 4th season with the red. And I just want everyone to understand the ingenuity of keeping a succulent houseplant in your kitchen, your office, is that year-round, this natural bonsai tree is going to have flowers and leaves. Half the year it's going to have flowers, and all year it's going to have these beautiful jade leaves. That is what really makes it so spectacular compared to all the other houseplants we usually keep. They die, you have to buy them again, you have to constantly water them. This is once to twice a month. If
you're just joining us, Derek Walleen, I'm Kerstin Lindquist. You're watching a whole hour of Roberta's as we kick off our gardening season here at QVC. Our today's special value has been very popular. It's a succulent, it's a ground plant. A ground cover. This is a house plant. Again, a succulent. This will last 100 years with watering about once a month. It will only get as big as the pot you put it in, but it can get as big as you want, even bigger, bigger, bigger if you put it into a bigger pot. So easy to care for, so beautiful. You keep it indoors, and you have a choice of the pink, the red, or the yellow. Now, in order to get a price that is as low as this is, we had to do some pretty big convincing with the Walleens, with the Robertas, the people from Roberta's, in order to get this. And we were able to get the price down, but only for a limited time and a limited amount of these. And once they're gone, that is it for this one. It's going to ship to you in about March because it is a house plant, so it doesn't really matter where you live. You can bring it outside in the summer if you want to, but then bring it back in the winter as long as you live in an okay area. The price here is crazy, and when I say all we have left is what we have, that's even more important because more than 2,000 have been spoken for in this presentation. It is brand new today, first day you're seeing it this season, and more than 2,000 are already gone. So I don't expect that, once again, this will make it to the spring. Most of the really popular plants, which are just about all of them from Roberta's here at QVC, often sell out in January or February, and then we don't see them again until 2016, because these have been things like this that comes home to you right here has been growing already for 3 years. So it's not like we can just say, oh, go get some more of those. No, it takes 3 years to get to this. So what we have is what we have, especially at this price. And you have the yellow, the red, or the pink.
Yeah, and my father is constantly reminding me, the specialty about these Sabi stars, you can find these in specialty garden shops.
For a lot more expensive.
Yeah, but the difference here with QVC and Roberta's is these are interspecific hybrids. What that means is there's about 3 to 4 different Sabi stars that we've bred into one plant for each variety. So you're really getting the results of superior breeding, which have taken 10, 20 years of experience all around the world. And let's not forget, these come from the lost islands of Socotra, South Africa.
The lost island of Socotra. I love that.
These are truly an unheard of gem, which you can have in your house for up to 100 years, like what you see right here. Give this to your kids, they'll give this to their children. And you can see the beautiful
and you're seeing
colors.
the pink, you're seeing the red.
Brand new pink today.
Is that what's brand new, is the pink?
Yeah.
I love that one.
And we also, see, we have this pink, and although it's brand new.
Okay, that's 100 years old out in the wild, right?
Yeah, they've been existing in nature for a long time. We've also have brand new yellow, my absolute favorite.
Okay, and that is flying out of here. That is so popular. How many picked up so far all together in this presentation? The very first presentation, the very first time you're seeing these, brand new today, and thousands of these have been ordered. Not hundreds, thousands of these have been ordered. So popular, and many of you are picking up that yellow. You know what? It's a house plant. You may have lots of rooms in your house. You may have an office, you may have a daughter, a son, somebody that you love who is in hospice, you name it. Buy them one while we have it. While supplies last means limited time, limited amount of these, and thousands are already gone in the very first presentation of the season. So don't think, I'm gonna get this home and then I'm gonna love it so much, oh, I'll go back and buy another one.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be here. Get multiples now, and they'll all ship to you in March.
Really great ideas, Kerstin, because what we're talking about is when you give a gift, especially a houseplant, I think the unspoken thought is people think, oh great, now I gotta take care of it.
That's me, and I always think it's gonna die. That's the first thing I think when somebody gives me a plant. It's beautiful, but I'm just gonna have to watch something die. This is 100 years, it's not gonna die. This is like Kerstin proof.
3 years in the making already. When you get it, you water it once a month, and you let your friends know, or your loved ones know, hey, I really care about you, I got you this Sabi star. Just want to remind you, for 100 years you can remember me. You water it only once a month, and you're going to enjoy beautiful flowers 6 months every year.
I'm starting to think of really mean things, like those people that you always want to be around. I'm never leaving you. Here's a plant that's going to last 100 years. You'll always remember me. No, I'm just kidding. But it's great. I mean, if you have a family, a loved one, that type of thing, give it to somebody as a wedding gift, as a memory of the year that they got married. Oh, the year that the baby's born. If somebody's having a baby, get it for them, and then it'll grow up with the baby. I love that idea.
I did that with my daughter.
Did you?
Yeah.
How old's your daughter now?
She's 3.5.
Oh, I see it. It's like tying a tree for the child, right? So you have the pink, you have the red, and you have the yellow, which is really, really popular. It's only $26.96 for a houseplant that you can't kill and isn't going to die. I mean, it's so worth it.
This is not some girly houseplant.
No.
Well, why I say that is men really love this.
Right.
This looks like some rugged, far out mystical tree.
It does.
It's a
so
full-size tree, but it's tiny. It's got that beautiful stature and form. You can see these rugged, thick, swollen roots here. They store all of their water inside the trunk. They produce beautiful flowers 6 months every year, but it's equally attractive to men, women, children. It is truly a centerpiece on the kitchen table, the coffee table, in your office. I've seen people that have multiples just in one room, and you feel the tranquility and peace that they
You do. It's
imbibe.
calming. And don't be afraid of it. It'll only grow as big as the pot you put it in. So if you don't want it to grow bigger, put it in a smaller pot. It's basically a bonsai. So that's how it works. How many of these picked up? Wow. More than 5,000 of these are gone. This is not going to last, my friends. It's a while supplies last, so it's limited time and a limited amount. We worked as hard as we could, and it took the Wallings 3 years to grow these, so we can't get any more, especially at this price. Once they're gone, that